pointing at you, the viewer, because now it's time to do this. I got sleepy too. Why don't you do the intro?
This is Southern California Comics Weekly Video Update. Comic review.
Oh, I meant the guys at home. Insert your own intro here.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Great, good job. I'm Matt.
I'm Danny.
And these...
You were the audience.
Yes, these are comic books. This is a store. This is a video.
Stuff came out this week, we're going to talk about it. Because that's what we do.
Yep. We do other things, but...
Mostly talk about comics.
Yeah.
I eat, breathe.
Should I go first? Alphabetically, I should.
It's your birthday, I mean.
Look, it's always my birthday. This is Vertigo. This is Hinterkind.
Hunterkind.
Hinterkind.
Hunterkind.
Numero uno. Vertigo's relaunching more new books again to get back in the game because they should.
Yes.
So, this is one of them. Ian
Edgington.
and Francesco.
Good luck with that one.
Anyway, post-apocalyptic. Basically, nature kind of reclaims the earth and goes, "We're done with you humans."
Oh,
and
cool.
just kind of takes over. Some animals become sentient. Some can talk. Some life forms are being created.
It's like if Hayao Miyazaki did a post-apocalyptic thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Here's a good summation because it's hard to describe. This is New York now. That's the skyline.
Cool.
You can see that. It's pretty sweet. They shot a zebra on top of a skyscraper to eat it. Yeah, I got some cool characters, kind of, surviving, struggling, a lot of weird stuff.
Nice colors.
Some mysteries already jumped on.
Cool looking characters.
Yeah, and then it's an extra-sized issue, it says, because it has no ads throughout it.
It doesn't?
Yeah, so it's just full pages of comics. It doesn't feel extra-sized, it's just regular. But I liked it. I think it's cool. I'll keep checking it out.
$2.99 for
$3.
more content.
$3 comic is like a miracle.
Yeah, none of the comics I have are $3.
Me neither.
Oh.
See?
For example, Marvel Knights Spider-Man #1 is $4.
Spider-Man.
But it seems like it's worth the $4. Matt Kindt, Marco Rudy, Val Staples. Matt Kindt, of course, does Mind Management, which is one of the stranger books that comes out nowadays. And doing his own take on Spider-Man, it's weird.
Almost no one stopped him. There was almost no editorial, it looks like. Like, do whatever you want for 30 pages.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're doing with the new Marvel Knights books. They're just letting the indie guys run wild on Marvel properties.
Which
like,
is,
check this stuff out.
Yeah. That's kind of why you would hire them. You don't want to hire them and then dumb them down. You want to give them the full...
Yeah. Like, Marco Rudy's art has kind of a... What's his name? The Batwoman guy.
Oh, J.H. Williams.
J.H. Williams the third kind of vibe. It's like...
But almost like without a gravity. Like, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's nothing holding it down.
It's like if you fell into a J.H. Williams comic.
Yeah.
And you had to like, ah!
You were like for the liquid version of a comic.
Yeah, this stuff's crazy. I think you guys should check it out. We have a bunch of copies.
Whoa, that's cool. All his dialogue forms a spider.
Yeah.
That is sweet.
Very cool.
Check it out. He's doing it.
This is really cool. I didn't realize it was going to be so cool.
Cool alert. Want to be cool like us? Read this book. And I guarantee you we'll eat lunch with you tomorrow at school. Right? Neat stuff.
Sorry, I got distracted. This thing's really cool.
I know. Speaking of cool, here's more Vertigo for you. What? This is a one-shot called The Witching Hour. Vertigo occasionally does horror anthologies now, which I think is super cool because I'm big into that.
Yeah, a couple times a year they'll come out with a new anthology.
They actually just did a trade of the last two.
Oh, yeah.
Unexplained and...
Unexpected,
and then something else.
The sci-fi one, maybe?
Yeah, the sci-fi, the time travel. The sci-fi one.
Time Warp.
They did a Time Warp. Yeah, Time Warp. This is all witches, I said before. It's sweet. Usually they don't have a theme, but this one's all tales of different witches. A lot of different names and artists. I know Kelly Sue DeConnick has a story in here. Yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff. And you get, I think, 8 or 9 stories. There's some sci-fi stuff. There's some psychological stuff. There's some comedy in here. Perfect for the season and for a reader of discerning taste like myself, who's very intelligent and hilarious. So if you want to be intelligent and hilarious, that book.
You know what else seems like it's hilarious?
What's that?
Fantomex Max #1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel Max, mature readers only. Don't bring the kids.
Coming back a little bit.
Yeah, it's the X-Men guy, Fantomex.
The fake French thief?
Yeah, the Danger Diabolic style guy that Grant Morrison created. It's by Andrew Hope and Sean Crystal is what their names are, and looks like a fun romp. I haven't read it yet, but I'm paying money for it today, so.
That's good.
that's what matters more.
Yeah.
And I will read it. So.
And it's got the F word in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, not for kids.
Yeah. Unless your kids
Are cool.
are cool.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
fun. Trippy. It's weird.
Francesco Francavilla covers. I'm in. I like it. Threw it right on top of my comics that I'm buying.
Speaking of Marvel, hey, look, this is a trade because it's hard. This is the Avengers Endless Wartime by Warren Ellis. This was supposed to come out like 3 weeks ago, and it got delayed, and then too much came out, and then they had to wait a whole bunch. Basically, it's kind of the team from Avengers Assemble, basically the movie guys with Miss Marvel
And Wolverine, apparently.
and Wolverine. Kind of do some Black Ops stuff, some stuff from Cap's past. Pretty cool looking. I had a good time with it. I didn't finish it all, but it's fun. You know, it's self-contained. You don't have to worry about anything, and you just do it, and that's it.
Yeah, Marvel's doing like big graphic, or like the odd graphic novel nowadays. Starting with this Warren Ellis Avengers
Like they used to do in the 70s, 80s, they would just drop an original graphic novel. So I think expect more Thor, expect Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, just coming out with original graphic novels.
Yeah. It's got a cool, kind of shiny cover. It's kind of metallic.
Mostly continuity free.
Yeah, don't worry about
It's
it.
a good read.
Nice pictures.
Alright, last one. Sin Titulo.
It's so little.
Yeah, it was originally a webcomic. It's all by Cameron Stewart. It's this weird kind of Lynchian noir thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
it's really cool.
Who's it by?
Cameron Stewart,
I
like I
mean,
said.
like the company.
Oh, Dark Horse. Companies aren't people.
They're items. Dark Horse has been doing that a lot more, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of like taking cool webcomics and putting them out. They've been doing it with Achewood, with Battle Pug.
Yeah.
Now Sin Titulo. Yep, $20. Nice little hardcover.
Keep it in your purse.
Really good read. Just this surreal mystery book.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
It looks good too. I like the.
Yeah, Cameron Stewart's great.
I don't know him personally. He sounds like a nice fellow.
It's pretty nice. I met him once.
Oh, good for you. Well, go ahead and name drop like that. Oh, whatever.
Well, what?
Should we talk about? Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Over there.
What are we talking about?
Comic books.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love comic books.
Okay. Separate segment time. I know, we get a bonus segment for the price of one. We thought we'd talk about horror books. Horror books.
Yes, since it is October.
Yeah.
And October is the month where Halloween happens, albeit at the very end of the month.
Yeah. Usually.
So it's a whole month of lead up to one awesome day.
We eat candy all day. So we figured, hey, let's talk about some of our favorite horror books in the vein of spooks and whatnot. Now.
Scary.
Boo. Ah, it's horrifying. It's Tales from the Crypt. This is one of my favorite comics of all time series. This, and then Vault of Horror, Haunt of Fear, and then Suspense, and all that stuff. The
Classic EC stuff.
pre-horror, pre-code stuff from the 50s.
The comics that made them censor comics.
Yeah, this is the reason why. Even now, some of the stuff is like, oh wow, that's kind of messed up what I'm looking at.
I can't believe they got away with that.
Yeah, just the graphics and, you know, Jack Davis kind of art and stuff that's kind of horrifying and creepy.
Yeah.
I know that they still do reprints. I think we have some of them in the dollar bins, but they also do these hardcovers that just collect a ton of stuff. A ton of gross old horror that is awesome to read. And you should read it because it's good.
And if you're unsure about, committing to a hardcover, like find the dollar book reprints and just,
Or this one's
check
half
'em out.
off. What's up, half off?
Yeah, it's $20 for a hardcover.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, that stuff is like at least double. Excuse me, $24.99.
There you go. Don't lie to him.
I misread the label.
That's fine.
Mine is less of a horror comic, which is me breaking the formula the very first time. Don't you love that?
No.
No, this is The Crow.
No, that counts.
That totally counts, right?
Yeah. Clive Barker said so in the back.
Yeah. If Clive Barker and Steve Niles have co-signed the back of this. Not like physically, like just they have quotes, so. Yeah. The Crow. This dude gets killed, but also his girlfriend gets killed, so he gets resurrected as like a
Spirit of vengeance? Justice.
he gets resurrected as professional wrestler Sting and beats up everyone in sight.
Oh, yeah.
It's based on a true story. That is to say, the creator, James O'Barr's girlfriend, got killed by a drunk driver or something.
Oh.
So he was so mad and so, like, like broken up about it that he had to make the angriest comic ever created.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that kind of bums me out.
Right?
Yeah.
And they made it into a pretty good movie, starring Bruce Lee's kid,
Yeah.
who dies in the middle of the movie, like in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, which sucks, but it's a pretty good movie.
This is kind of horrifying. Now I see why you picked it.
Yeah, it's more like just an angry rock and roll song,
Yeah.
as in comic book form, but like there's a lot of spookiness surrounding it.
I know that they've been putting out a lot of the reprints of the old stuff from the 90s.
Yeah,
And I think IDW is doing new stuff.
yeah. IDW has the license for New Crow comics.
Yeah, so they're putting out new stuff and
Yeah.
old stuff, so you got Crow up the wazoo.
Yeah. And there are also a bunch of bad movies.
That's true.
Yes.
Don't watch those, they're horrifying. Unless you want to be horrified, then you should watch those.
They're
movies.
horrible. That's not a pun.
It's a good Crypt Keeper laugh. We should end with that. We don't have a witty pun.
Nope.
We did a bad job. We'll see you next week for more comic reviews.
More horror comics?
Yeah, and maybe some bad puns if we work on it.
If not, we'll be punished.
We started already. Yeah, see you next week.
If you dare.
That's us just throwing up. I don't want you looking at that scrotum.
It's good.
Alright, I gotta do some stuff.
Okay.
I forgot.
No worries.
You already know the story. Villains Month.